Supply and demand, supply and demand. It's all about meeting people's wants, my man, and matching it up with the producer's production rate and finding the optimal quantity to create.
GDP is the measure of all things produced in a year. When it's low, it'll cause a lot of fear. GDP is high when the economy hits its peak, so then you won't be very meek. Poverty be down at a low, because it refers to those who have a low cash flow.
But then it rises when you hit a trough, and people won't have money to fix that cough. You know, expansion is when an economy grows. Now people have money to fix that nose. But contraction is the opposite. You'll start to see indicators doing the shrink it.
Hayek and I aren't sure about Reaganomics, the fiscal policy about supply-side economics. Most regressive taxes and deregulation causes runaway inflation with no relation to cost of living adjustment to this nation. Yeah.
Standard of living is affected by GDP due to the changes in the income inequality, leading to a bigger gap between the rich and poor. Governments help through a price ceiling or floor. Mr. Silver, I know you want me to rap with the others, so I think it's time to pass the mic back to my brothers.
CPI is the government's measure how much it costs to spend for pleasure, or for need like some do in the housing market. When the CPI is high, one can't care about the carpet. Now everything is under something called the business cycle. Shows all companies go through good and bad times, even NyQuil.
I told you inflation is when prices start rising, while the flip side, involving lack of money, is deflation, when occurring before people have cried. They say the world runs on money, and we all know it does. That's why if you've got a problem, you come to us, cause we the best economists.
They call me Powell or BOG, and I'm the king of monetary policy. Let me show you why I'm the one in control. I can use the Fed to keep the business cycle on a roll. When the banks are flexing they got money at their homes, what they mean is that their vaults are filled with overnight loans. Open market speculation starts to get rough. I just raise the discount rate to tell them that's enough.
Say our GDP falls a little too low, I cut reserve requirements, and what do you know? People start to borrow, the banks start lending, GDP increases, the people start spending.
Debt ceiling got the government reeling, deficit spending until the economy starts healing. Crowding out effect soars real interest rates though, bringing in entrepreneurship and production to a slow.
They say the world runs on money and we all know it does. That's why if you got a problem, you come to us, cause we're the best economists.